What is going on? My name is Lost Peak, and today I'm doing a review of the Hamilton Beach Flexbrew. Now the Flexbrew, just like a Keurig, is essentially the same thing. This one is a single serve brewer, so you pour the water in for 1 cup, up to 14 ounces. You put your pod or coffee grounds in, and then it brews the cup. And then you repeat that process for the next cup. Now I'm gonna go over the pros and cons of this specific make and model. Now I'm going to be comparing this to the Keurig single brew throughout the video a little bit. Now the first pro of this is it's cheaper than the Keurig by $20 to $40. The Keurig is $80, while the Hamilton Beach goes from $40 to $60. As well, the Hamilton Beach makes a 16% bigger cup for its maximum than the Keurig does. Now styling, I like it. I think they did a really good job. The sides are glossy black plastic. The hinge to put the pods in or the coffee grounds is a shiny silver plastic, but it's very nice. I like how it looks. They have an aluminum tray as well as this curved nice aluminum. Looks very nice. Second pro is it's really sturdy. Like, I wasn't expecting it to be sturdy, but it's surprisingly sturdy. More so actually than a bunch of Keurigs that I've used. Another plus is even though it's a Hamilton Beach product, it takes Keurig pods, and like that's mainly what you're probably gonna put in it is Keurig pods, and it works exactly the same, no different than a Keurig, which is great. So this can take coffee grounds. You might have heard me say it takes coffee grounds before. You can take loose coffee grounds. It has this little cup that you take out what you would put the pods in. Really easy, you just lift it up, pull it out, put the coffee ground little ring in there, put your coffee grounds in it, and you're ready to go. I'm sure you could also put tea in there if you wanted loose tea. Now that leads to the next pro. It's extremely easy to clean, like insanely easy to clean. All of the parts of it come out. Like all the parts that actually get dirty come out in like 2 seconds, and they're so easy to take out and clean. Now another pro on the little bit more expensive model, which is the one that I have, the only difference is that it gives you a little stronger setting where you can have a deeper brew or a stronger brew, which is what I use for teas because I like really strong teas. So I use the strong brew setting. And I'll have this product linked to Amazon below if you guys want to go check it out. Now I have the Hamilton Beach Flexbrew because I live in a dorm in college, and it is extremely hard to make tea in a dorm. Like, I was literally going to the microwave and heating water up in a bowl and then like pouring it in a tea bag, and it was just crazy. It was bad. It sucked. Like, especially around now when people are getting sick. Like, I've gotten sick twice, and not having tea in a dorm is absolutely terrible. As well, I'm a massive tea drinker. I drink tea all the time, so it was really hard adjusting. But having this in my dorm is crazy amazing. Literally just take a pod or a tea bag. You can just make hot water with it, which is what I do about 50% of the time. Put a pod in there, pour the water in, close it, turn it on, and you got some tea. It's fantastic. It's super easy to clean, which is really good because when I'm in that dorm, it's really hard to clean things. The kitchen is downstairs and like all the way at the other end of the hall. So this makes it really, really nice. Now I'm going to tell you a couple cons that I did came up with, a little things that I wish they did a little bit differently. The cord on the back is not super long, which kind of sucks. That can be fixed pretty easily with like an extension cord, but it's not too long. It's probably only about that long. I think it's probably made because it goes on a kitchen counter type thing, but I wish that might have been a little bit longer. Now, as well as a con, I don't know if this isn't really a con for me, but it might be to some people. It does take about a minute or so for the tea to start coming out. That doesn't really bother me because I will just pour the water in, turn it on, and I have to let the tea cool anyway, so the time really doesn't make a difference to me. But I think in some of the more expensive Keurigs, the water will be continuously heated, and this one, it heats it up when you need it, which is better for power consumption. So I actually prefer it like this, but that's just, you know, preference. And if you guys yourself want to compare the two, the Keurig that I was talking about, the single serving, and the Hamilton Beach, I'll link both of those below to Amazon so you guys can kind of compare them for yourself and see which one you guys want to get. I've literally tried so hard to come up with another con, but honestly, for 40 bucks, 40 to 60 bucks, what you get is crazy. Like, it's extremely sturdy, which I never expected. Like, that's still so crazy to me. When you lift the handle up, it like has a, if you have to press this thing, it feels nice, it feels sturdy, it feels like you're actually doing something. You pull it up, it like pops up and then clicks into place, and you put stuff in and you're like, this is not gonna break, you know, like this is actually really well made, which surprised the heck out of me. But I can't think of any more cons, guys. If you live in a dorm, or if you want something on your kitchen counter, something really easy to make coffee, tea, this is something that you should definitely check out. Again, guys, links in the description for Amazon below. If you enjoyed this video, if it helped you out, helped you in like picking a Keurig or Hamilton Beach or a coffee maker, hit that like button below. See you guys later. Lost out.